I've spoken to many victims and heard their tragic stories of loss. And the Assembly is here to say, we hear you. It is our task to help you begin the rest of your lives, to come home, rebuild, and restart. I too would like to recognize the absolutely heroic efforts of the firefighters who came from near and far and have been working tirelessly over the last week in their attempts to make sure that the fire remains under control and that no additional damage is caused. Never have I seen such a courageous group of men and women. I also would like to thank the law enforcement agencies who have mobilized and are working alongside their fire counterparts to maintain order and to see to it that those displaced by the fires are not subject to further victimization at the hands of looters. While I'm acknowledging the hardworking first responders, I also want to thank the members of the public who have stepped up to volunteer in whatever capacity to assist your fellow community members. I am truly inspired by what I have witnessed over the last week in terms of compassion and generosity. As the representative for Pacific Palisades and Malibu, both areas that have experienced significant devastation, I continue to be inspired by their resilience. The Palisades fire left behind an apocalyptic scene reminiscent of a war zone. The fire destroyed homes, schools, businesses, and left behind an unrecognizable scene. My satellite office on Via de la Paz was one such business that was destroyed by the fire. We stand together and united in support of all of Los Angeles County and want everybody to know that we are all committed to doing whatever we can to help those of you who have suffered so greatly. We're working with local agencies in an all-out effort to expedite the reopening of areas closed by the fires. We want to get you back to your home as soon as possible, whether that is to inspect damage, gather belongings, or check on pets left behind. I'm in constant communications with utility companies on a nearly daily basis so we can get electricity, natural gas, and phone service returned to those adjacent areas. I am committed to ensuring the cleanup and remediation by the EPA and others is carried out as expeditiously as possible so that the process of rebuilding can begin. My office is ready to assist with whatever we can do, and I mean this sincerely. In an effort to ease the burden many victims will face, I have joined together with my colleague, Assemblymember Irwin, as the joint author of 2 pieces of legislation that will ease the financial burden and assist with the rebuilding process. In closing, I want you to know we are here for you. Nothing within the state's purview is off the table. And if you live in the 42nd Assembly District and need assistance, please reach out to my office.